Welcome back to another part of this F1 Manager 24 Create a Team Career Mode. This is the final episode in Season 3 here in the year 2026. Today, we have the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and then ending a classic venue to end an F1 season at, the Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo. But not only is it the end of the season, some important decisions need to be made. If you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely go check it out. But to catch you up to speed, our main man, Ollie Bearman, as you can see here, he's already apparently in the Haas overalls. He's leaving us. He is leaving us. And, and he's left us high and dry. He's left us in a massive predicament of what I'm doing with the other car alongside Antonelli. But I'm still reeling from his decision to leave us. For Haas, no less. That's the biggest thing. If he left for, like, McLaren, okay, fair enough. They're the best team on the grid. The both drivers, Piastri and Alonso, this season have been fighting for the championship. But he's leaving us for Haas. They're 8th place in the championship, for goodness sake. I know they've had a few promising races as of late, so maybe the trajectory is going up. I just don't get it. I just don't, and it soured the whole thing we had going on, you know? We had Bearman from the very start of the series, but I've said that before. I digress. I could go on and on. You know, the fairy tale was not meant to be. It wasn't meant to be, but I'm so glad that we signed the other on-fire junior driver in this game, Antonelli. He has won 3 races now, and if you look at the R&D chart here, it's quite amazing that he actually won 2 races last episode, because when you look at it, he really shouldn't have been anywhere near those wins, because we have obviously been plateauing like anything to put in research for next year's car to make sure that we are there on the Ascension Season 4, going for that title fight finally in this game. But it means McLaren took a big step, and Antonelli still managed to get 2 wins in those circumstances. So yeah, massively impressive. And I think, to be fair, maybe he just saw the news of Bearman departing the team as a time in the season to show that he can lead the team forward going into the next season. Whether, you know, who he's leading is his teammate, I don't know. But let's just for a moment still stay on the R&D chart, because have you seen that dip in performance for Ferrari and the meteoric rise of, well, Mercedes obviously now are nearly with us in terms of actual car performance, but Audi have really made strides. So into next season, maybe Audi might be taking a big step forward. Obviously, Mercedes, I imagine them and Verstappen are going to be wanting to also themselves fight for the championship. So it's not going to be easy in Season 4. McLaren, I assume, will still be there, but you've got Merc in there. Maybe Audi is somehow making a huge come up. I don't know. They've only scored 1 point this season, but the R&D chart is showing that they have made some huge gains. So maybe they're just kind of taking their time, bit of a sleeping giant, if you will, because obviously the car brand itself is a gigantic one. But what's going to happen with the other teams? I don't know. RB, Aston, Williams, all very, closely packed together. And then, yeah, what's going to happen with Ferrari? Because they started off pretty okay, but they've just taken a massive dip in the standings and the R&D chart, of course. But yeah, so Bearman leaving us, and at this later stage of the season, doesn't leave us with many options, to be honest. And you may have seen the email. I actually, I embarked upon a journey to scout Ocon at RB, because I did see some of you guys' comments about I could be doing the funniest thing ever and stealing Ocon from RB, a man who I have hated seeing do so well in this game for our arch nemesis of RB at the start of the season. But the thing is, look at this ridiculous contract. They gave him like a 4-year contract or something. He's got 38 months left. The buyout would be 23 million. I know we're financially well endowed these days, but not that much. So Ocon, he's off the table. I did scout our old friend, Yuki Tsunoda. He's got 1 month left on his Alpine contract, so he could be a shout. And on last year's game, F1 Manager 23, we were cooking with Yuki on that game. But I don't know whether the same could be said on this year's game. Also, I feel we've already kind of been there, done that with Yuki cooking and etc. So maybe want to go with something different. And that something different could be Carlos Sainz, because he has got 1 month left on his Mercedes contract, and, well, either Merc are leaving it really late, or they're not looking to sign him. Now, to be fair, remember, when we signed Antonelli, do you remember that old email? I found it all the way back 10 months ago in-game. Toto Wolff emailed us, and he was a little bit irked about us signing Antonelli, because you know, we basically poached him into an immediate contract because it seemed like they were actually about to just renew him for another, for another couple of years, probably trying to lock him down as they have done in real life. Obviously, they've announced him alongside Russell, but we poached him in this grey period where he was a free agent basically, and he didn't have a contract. So whether they're doing that with Sainz, I don't know. Maybe we can do it again, and then we really will be making an enemy of Toto Wolff, and him and Verstappen really will be coming for us in Season 4 in that title fight, I hope. But I think that could be a good option for us. Carlos Sainz, I, for one, personally really like him in real life. He's a great driver in the game. He's solid. He's on the older side, but we've got Antonelli. He's our future now. I thought Behrman was also going to be part of that picture, but you know, it won't be too bad having an elder statesman, let's say, on the other side of the garage to Antonelli. He can learn from him still a little bit, but Antonelli's already higher rated than Sainz, I believe. We're basically just trying to fill a gap, basically, when it comes to that second driver. With that, the caveat is, and I did see a few of you guys commenting this below, if we're just trying to fill a gap and we just need someone to be there alongside Antonelli, if we're putting all our eggs into his basket, the other option could be promoting our affiliate, the F1 Academy driver, Abby Pulling, into the race seat. She's 71 rated, which is basically what Behrman and Antonelli started as. So, you know, could we nurture her into growing into someone good, potentially? You know, knowing that Antonelli would be the guy we're backing for the championship, we just need a number 2 driver alongside him. Could Abby Pulling be that person? It's up for debate. I'm really not too sure yet. You know, this is the final episode, so I will have to make a decision maybe, you know, right at the end of the episode, but I could leave it. I'm going to try and leave it a bit open to you guys to let me know in the comments below what you're making of it, and then I'm going to leave you guessing what I'm going to do into Season 4. But for now, let's get on with the action. We've got 3 Grand Prix to come. We're going to simulate Abu Dhabi and Jeddah, and then go into Sao Paulo. Oh, and oh wow, amazing timing from Abby Pulling. She grows to 72 rated, so is that the game's subtle way of nudging us, like, just do it? I also saw another comment of maybe put her in till the end of the season. Put her in for the last race, maybe. That could be a bit of a, you know, like an advertisement race to see how she would fare. It's still all to play for in these final races, remember, between Piastri and Alonso. Yes, Piastri has a commanding lead, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Sponsor targets achieved. Lovely. Really good bit of cash there. 37 million. I think we should definitely maybe, in this last bit of this season, look to make more facility upgrades. I think that could definitely be something we should be looking at with that extra surplus of cash, because at the most we're going to be spending maybe 20 million on like end of season stuff, like, you know, with a new contract for a driver, you know, maybe a last couple of few parts where basically, you know, we've done most of the research we will be doing for next year's car. We've got the factory upgrade already on the way. So we've bought a level 3 factory and we've still got 37 million here. So I think we should look at something, but what? What? Do we do design center to maybe, I mean, we don't up capacity though, do we? No, we don't gain capacity with level 3 design center. We need some factory. We did up capacity for the project, but designing, you don't get anything until the next level above. So maybe we do something like wind tunnel. It's a little bit worn out as well, to be fair. So maybe do an upgrade. 12 million for that. That would be all right. I think let's go for that. 12 million. And then maybe something else. Like weather center. Do we go that even further step for the weather center? 3 million. Screw it. Let's go. Let's go. Level 4 weather center. We are going to literally predict the weather. And the helipad can get refurbished. Yeah. Right. Sponsor plan. New one done. And that's well over the target there. I basically gave Bearman everything because why not? Why not? I'm still salty. And with this final research bit done, we can now do the final research part, I believe, because we left some ATR period over. So we've done 1 chassis, 1 front wing, 1 rear wing, 2 side pods, 4 underfloors, and 1 suspension. I think we go front wing. I think front wing is an important part, and let's spend the last bit of our ATR period. This is literally next ATR period, next season, so this is it. This is our final bit of research. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot how the mechanics work. The completion date. Are you kidding me? We've left some ATR period on the table there. That's a bit frustrating. Okay. Oh well. Okay, that's really it then. That's really it. This is it. We're just running to the end now. Let's get through these races. Once again, Abby Puller can step in for FP1. We are really on the last parts here, but I mean, I managed this as well as I could. Look at these fresh parts for the final episode here. That's as fresh as we're going to get on car number 1. Car 2, okay, thank God we had a gearbox there. Okay, that's pretty decent. I think that's pretty decent. We tactically took the penalties at the right time. That's solid. 3rd and 10th, okay. So maybe McLaren really does have the edge here at Yas Marina. You know, we're just looking for a solid result, and I'm actually more curious to see what the result is between Alonso and Piastri here. So let's get into it. Simulate this 3rd last race in the final episode of Season 3. And let's see. We now know that this cutscene just doesn't tell us much. But what's the result got for us? Oh, Antonelli 2nd. That's bad news, though, for Fernando Alonso. Comes 3rd. Piastri 1st place. It's another win for the reigning champion from Season 2. Here in Season 3, Piastri, I would say now, that is one hand on the Drivers' Championship. You gotta say that's one hand on the Drivers' Championship for Oscar Piastri. He's going to be a back-to-back champion at this rate. In that race, Bearman came 6th place. You can see Merck consistently there with Verstappen. To be honest, I'm a bit concerned that Sainz is all the way here. What happened to him? He's not really been doing too well all season. To be honest, if we really actually look at it, where is he? He's 11th in the same Merck as Verstappen. Maybe Sainz isn't the play. Maybe he's now too past it in the game, at least here. I don't know. Like, and the problem is, any of these guys would not be available, I don't think. I think they're going to be locked in to other contracts. I mean, we could scout them, but it might be a bit too late in the season. Much to think about. Much to think. You know what? My gut's telling me we try this trial in the final race with Abby Pulling. I think it would be interesting. It's very left field. I don't think any other content creator is going to be trying it, of trying to give an F1 Academy driver her debut in F1. Why not? We've got Antonelli firing all cylinders. I just don't see a good option for someone alongside Antonelli. Bearman was the best choice, but he's bloody leaving us. Unless I want to pay good money to someone to break their contract, but then what does that say about Antonelli's position in the team if we just bring in a big driver? Like, what are we doing? It's just insult to injury. He grows to 90. You could have been so much with us, Bearman. You could have been so much with us. And thank you, Cedric. Thank you for emailing me about the problem we've got. Thank you. This is, yeah, I needed this reminder, huh? I needed this reminder. Do we just make it easy for ourselves? Do we just promote from internal? P3 and P6 actually looks like the performance a little bit better overall for both drivers. Obviously, Antonelli was 3rd anyway in the last race, but Bearman has improved from 10th to 6th, I think that was. So maybe the track suiting our car a little bit more. This could be a race where Piastri is crowned the champion. Alonso's on pole though, so let's see.
And what a year for Oscar Piastri, the driver's champion for this year.
He has done it. I mean, the man has been a machine. Absolutely. The lights out a little bit. McLaren, huh? Does someone not... What is he doing here? Of course he's on the podium. Of course he's on the podium late season. Lovely. Well, Alonso wins the race, but Piastri, that man over there, wins his second F1 World Championship. Back-to-back championships. And, well, I mean, you can't say he's not deserved it, because he's been on some form this season. Really blistering form. Solid race for our drivers. Behrman actually got the better of Antonelli here, P4 to 5. But, you know, again, we haven't even really been trying, and we've been outscoring all our rivals behind us. So we've made the right decision, you know, for the last 3 episodes, basically, just not to even bother with this year's car, because it's all about trying to close this monumental 300-point gap. That's a big gap. Make no mistakes. If McLaren, unless they have a horrendous winter break, they are still going to be a very hard team to beat in Season 4. And then we might have a stronger Merc from the get-go. Maybe one of these teams climbs up, I don't know, basing off the R&D chart. Who knows? Who knows? We're doing it. We're doing it. We're giving Abby Pulling her debut in Formula 1 in the final race of the season. This is putting her in the shop window for next season, because right now I'm struggling to see a good option without maybe breaking the bank and undermining Antonelli going into next season. Let's see how she does. Final race. Let's just go out there and have a bit of fun. Right, showtime. Last race of the season. Championship has been decided. McLaren, obviously, winning the Constructors as well. So it's really just about going out there and having a bit of fun in this final race and hoping to end the season in a solid position as Pulling... Was she number 7? Was her car number 7? I think it is. Oh, I think it's meant... No, my number 7. That's not a good omen. I don't know what is. Oh dear, okay, the car's already broken a bit. Great. Gearbox, well, I'm sorry. That was Behrman's old gearbox, and it's the last one we have. And the risk is high of a fault. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not a great omen for things. Oh, dearie me. Let's see. I mean, let's just see how she does over one lap. I mean, all the other gearboxes we have are also so bad. So I think we're just stuck with what we've got, basically. So this first lap goes for both drivers. Crossing the line. Oh, Pulling ran wide a little bit there, so that might not be the best lap time ever. Let's see that running wide. How wide was it on the flying lap in the final corner? A little bit wide. Dipping a tyre onto the grass. It's all right. We have time for some other runs as well. Antonelli is going to go very quick with a 107.333. Let's see what others will do, though, and what the McLarens will do, mainly. All right, Pulling's out again. I think Antonelli should be fine to get through into Q2, but Pulling will have to go again and improve. It's a green first sector, green second sector. This is looking good. Better. This is looking better. Crossing the line. And we go. We gain 7 tenths there. And there's so many people yet to set a lap time. We don't really know where we stand here. But 7 tenths gained on 1 lap. Solid. Obviously, have the mistake in the final sector on the first run. So that's where a lot of the time was made up. Let's see. Another third run. I think we have... To be fair, we might have time for 2 more runs if we're quick about it. So let's go. Let's go. Right now, others coming in, and Pulling will drop into the drop zone at the moment. But let's see if there's an improvement to be found. Green, green. We are going quicker again still. She has found more time. Crosses the line. Oh! Gets up into P14. Let's go. Come on. All right, I think we have time for 1 more run. I think we have time for 1 more run. Antonelli absolutely bossing it. P1, 1 lap. Done. Quicker than both McLarens. To be fair, I think I did see the chart said we were #1 car performance here at Sao Paulo compared to Abu Dhabi, and Jeddah was, I think, 3rd overall. So Antonelli should be looking good. Right, can we get out right at the end here for another run? I think we can. Everyone's going out for another run. Right, Pulling on the cusp of being knocked out again, down to P16. A lot of traffic here. We've got a Mercedes trying to overtake us on the flying lap. Hopefully. Oh, God, no. She let him by. She let him by. I think it was... oh, I don't even know who it is. Is it Sainz? No, Sainz is waiting. That was Verstappen. And it's yellow first sector. That, unfortunately, probably will just be it then. Unfortunately, the times have come in. And pulling comes across the line. Does it? Yeah, they did impede you. They did impede you. So Verstappen impeded you, very much so. That could have been an improvement. We don't know. It's P18, knocked down Q1, but we were so close to Q2. We're so close to Q2 there. And remember where Behrman and Antonelli began, especially Behrman. Remember him at the start of the series. You know, 72 rating. You got to take that into account, really. You really got to take that into account. That's not bad. That's solid, I think. But is it what we need? This is the question. This is the question of, like, could we, you know, for a Constructors' Championship, we need both cars there, don't we? For the drivers, it's a different story. Maybe Antonelli can do his own thing, but it's just tough, though. Who would I go for? Who would I go for? I just don't know. I just don't know. Right, Antonelli sending him out straight away. A little bit overcast, but I don't think there's any rain involved, actually, here. It's apparently getting towards night time. Is that on the screen? Antonelli pops in 107.4, about 1/10 slower than he did in Q2, but should be fine nonetheless. Just to chill out here, I think, Kimmy. I've only just realised as well the McLarens have penalties, Lando as well. Verstappen, so many people. Oh my God. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Just can't get rid of this guy. We just can't get rid of this guy and this team. Oh, Antonelli went off on that lap. I think that was on his out lap, though. It was on his out lap. He's not even began his lap. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. It's all right. Let him do his lap in peace. It's all good. As we come towards the line, what's it going to be? A 107, hopefully 3 we're aiming for. 107.1! Quickest time he's done of the sessions today here in Sao Paulo. That may just be pole position, especially if the McLarens have penalties. Ocon comes up there. Let's see where Ocon is, because depending on where he comes relative to others, I think it well could be a bloody Antonelli Ocon front row. I think it may just be. Look how close it is, though. 0.015 there. We'll go again, because we have the tyres too. But I think pole should be guaranteed for us. But let's go out. Let's see if Antonelli can go even quicker than he's done so far and get pole, you know, fair and square. No penalties involved, basically. Antonelli coming to the line. It's a green first sector. Yellow, yellow. He goes slower. Piastri goes quicker. Antonelli, P2 on the timesheets. But as we come to the end of the session, it will be the inherited pole position. But at the last minute, things may have just changed there. No, they've not. Okay, Lando and Verstappen have penalties. So after all of that, wow, it's going to be Antonelli, Ocon on the front row. We're going to... How poetic, actually. We're going to end this season, the season where we started it, with so much anger and fury at RB and Ocon. We're going to end the season with them alongside each other on the front row. That's quite fitting, I think. Hopefully you agree. Bloody hell. Right, Pulling's been promoted to P14 because of the penalties that we've got today. So that might be something, although to be fair, because with all the penalties, is it... that is actually the best gearbox we've got. That's the best gearbox we've got, and it's that condition. Hopefully the fault goes away and it doesn't come back in for the race. Strategy-wise, then, for both drivers, Antonelli on pole position, this could be a 4th win of his career and the 4th win for the team today to end this season with a bang. What kind of strategy we got going on? There's no rain, right? No rain. Okay, cool. Right. Either a 1 or a 2 stop here. Oh, God, that tyre weight's pretty high, isn't it? That's, I think the hard tyre is definitely something we want to use in the race. I think maybe a medium, hard, soft sort of approach kind of gives us the open, you know, change to maybe doing a 1 stop onto a 2 stop. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. So this would be lap 32 usually, but if we go to soft at the end, we could pit a little bit, you know, a little bit earlier off the mediums maybe and give the mediums a bit of a more relaxing time. I feel like that's maybe more of a play, to be honest, and then go harder on the hard tires. I think that's the motive, to be honest. I think that's the motive. And then we're pulling. I'm going to start on softs. Give her the best chance ever at the start of the race. Then let's go to the medium tires. And then go to hards at the end. And we can push a bit harder. No, we can't really push that much harder on the hards. to be honest. Looking at the tyre wear that she's got, obviously she's not going to be as good as tyre wear as Antonelli has. Ironically, maybe, I don't know. Let's see if she's any better than Bearman at tyre wear. I must be whipping him into shape here. They're working flat out. Look at this. They're working at ×2 speed.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. As we get to this race, our focus shifts to Valtteri Bottas.
P20 is definitely not where any driver would want to find themselves. But they've got to get their head down and work hard.
And the time has come. Let's go racing. Who will win? Only time will tell. Here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
And let's go for the final race of the season. Antonelli off pole position alongside the RB. Poetic stuff fitting for this season. And Ocon dives down the inside. Oh, my word. Ocon's leading. Antonelli gets the elbow out. Thank you, mate. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get the elbow out. High aggression from you. Absolutely can't be having the RB getting to first. He's trying it, though. Ocon is absolutely going for it. He's going to maintain second place at least, maybe. He's side by side with Piastri. No, Piastri, the double reigning champion, up to P2. Antonelli stays firm in P1, pulling one place up to P13 ahead of a Ferrari of Leclerc. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That gearbox is a little bit concerning. Risk of fault is high, but I really hope for her sake on the debut it's not going to be a fault. As let's now fast forward this a little bit. One lap through. Antonelli and Piastri obviously streaking ahead of Ocon in a world of their own. Let's start to calm this down, though, on the fuel and the tyre pushing. Piastri can come at us, but we'll go for overtake aggression and try and come back at him. Piastri goes through, but Antonelli will be on him, looking for the repass, I'm sure, on a following lap. Meanwhile, pulling progress. Ooh, nearly an overtake on Perez. Go on, go on, go on. Get Perez, get the Haas. This would be amazing. We overtake the Haas car, the team that's stolen Bearman from us. Oh, I think she's done. Oh, she's done it. No. She overtook Perez. She did. She got him, and then she locked up. The pressure of getting the overtake done. Perez spooked into the brake zone. She got the move. It was just a lock up into turn 1. Okay, P19. It's all right. Regroup. Oh, oh my God. Driver confidence couldn't be any Sorry. What? What? This is the RB overtaking Antonelli. Everything that could be going wrong in this race is going wrong. GG's, we're cooked. It's washed. Liquidate the whole team. Liquidate it. I don't even want to do season 4. Liquidate the team. Antonelli's retaken Ocon, thankfully. Ooh, nice camera angle there. Move on the inside up to P2. Piastri leading the way. Hopefully Antonelli can stretch his legs and immediately get on the back of Piastri. Meanwhile, pulling P20. I mean, she's got a 7-time world champion for company of Lewis Hamilton. And the man we were considering about maybe signing, Carlos Sainz, in last place. To be honest, this isn't a great advertisement for Sainz or pulling in terms of what we need of just someone scoring like P10 even. Hamilton obviously gets her. But I was after the mistake, the confidence is so low and the tyre wear is so low. I think we pit her onto hards. I think she needs a bit of clean air, get some confidence back. And she's left with tyre. She's left without any tyres. GG's, we're cooked. GG's, we are absolutely cooked. Guys, what are we doing? We've just put we put her out on the no tyres, apparently. This is how talented Abby Pulling is. She is driving a Formula 1 car without any tyres on the wagon. Outstanding work, this is. That is a funny glitch. That is. Oh, Antonelli round the outside on Piastri. Come on, man. Yes. Good move, good move. Finish it off, finish it off. Yes, lovely, lovely. Multiple cars have crashed. Ooh. Could that be something for us? Could that be something for us? Who is it? Oh, Hamilton in the Ferrari v the Red Bull Ford. Ferrari really capitulating. All right, so far, as you can clearly see, if you keep an eye on Antonelli there in white with the name tag, him and Piastri just together in a world of their own right now. But yellow flags as Alonso sets the fast up of the Grand Prix. Piastri retaking the lead. Antonelli and him just swapping 6 seconds to Alonso. Ocon, Verstappen, Lando in the Williams. Leclerc, O'Ward, Van Dorn, Magnussen, Sainz with a puncher. He is having a lot of torrid luck. And I feel like this is a big indication that maybe that he's trying to tell us that we shouldn't even sign him. But right now, pulling in a world of our own right now, still on that no-tyre car setup going on, but obviously out of sync of everyone. So let's see where she'll be by the end of it. ERS management, obviously not as good as you want it, being 72 rated, but we'll try our best to top that back up. Right, pit window entered with Antonelli. Piastri still fighting him. Alonso not really gaining too much. Tyre wear is okay. Do we string out or go for the undercut? I think we go for the undercut. Let's attack now. Let's attack now. Go a bit of deploy. And let's pit on the next lap following onto hards. Let's go for it. Right, so pushing very hard. And we do pull away from Piastri. And we're now pitting in. Piastri joins us. But look at the gap we pulled out on Piastri on that one lap. That was solid. Very, very solid. Right, Antonelli is out. 2.4. Good pit stop. Good pit stop. We stay ahead of Piastri, of course. No undercut involved as we pit on the same lap. But we will be getting a bit of an undercut going on Fernando Alonso. And, oh, it's happened again. It's happened again. Our pit crew have forgot the tyres. Our pit crew have forgot the tyres. Oh, to be fair, they forgot the tyres on Piastri. I think it's a paddock epidemic. Everyone is forgetting to make the tyres visible. Okay, that confidence is coming up for pulling. So just driving in, you know, by herself. It's coming back to her a little bit, I hope. Oh, VSC. Okay, good time to save fuel here with VSC. Hide UI. Oh, that's new. Oh, red flag. Red flag. That's a new feature there in the game. I didn't know that. That must come in with a new patch. Session suspended. Red flag. Oh, my word. Alonso's got the lead now. All of a sudden, this has changed the race completely. Alonso and Verstappen were yet to pit. It's a red flag. And that means they get a free pit stop. So we're down to third. Like, legitimately. And pulling now has a chance to get back into the race. All hope is not lost. Now, I think we go medium and then soft. I think that's the play here. With Antonelli, I think we go... Ooh, do we stay on the same set of hards? Or do we go soft? The game is trying to push me to go soft. I think we go hards. No, we stay on the same set of hard tyres. We stick to the game plan. Right, we're going again to another set of 5 red lights. Verstappen on P2. Alonso's on pole for the restart. Let's pause this straight away and push because we've saved a lot of fuel here. Attacking off the bat. Deploy. Let's go. Let's go. They're off the line. Antonelli, what's the start going to be like? He's on hards. Verstappen's on hards. Antonelli up to second place already. Alonso's chosen the soft compound tyre, though. Piastri's stuck with the hards as well. Alonso's the odd one out here. And pulling down below in good company on the mediums. With Lewis Hamilton there. Right, Alonso's probably going to pull away, but we can stick with him. We might even go for a move. Let's calm it down now. Let's go balanced, neutral. Let's save the fuel to burn on the soft tyre stint with Antonelli, I think. that'll be the better way to go about it as Piastri gets Verstappen. Meanwhile, pulling, still trying to have a go at some people. Next up is the Audi. Should be able to have a go at Villagomez, to be honest, in terms of the rating. I think Villagomez, similar rating to pulling. Oh, go on, have a go. Yes. Come on. Let's get an overtake done on the Audi. Round the outside. Pulling up into P19. Can she finish it off on the exit? No, Villagomez comes back at her in the Audi. And close company is Carlos Sainz. Meanwhile, Antonelli, P2 in close company of Piastri, just overtaken him apparently. Alonso walking off into the distance on the soft tyres, but to be expected, and pulling cannot finish off the move. And she gets shoved off by Villagomez, who stays in P19. Come on. Come back at him. Okay, here we go. Take two. Take 2. That's more like it. Gets the job done. Gets the job done. Push away now, please. Push away. Yeah, you did a great job. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good. You got the confidence back. Finally got the confidence back. It took a long while in that race to get it back. And it makes a big difference. Although being 72 rated means the tyre temperature is not great. I'm on avoid high-risk curbs now. And the temps are struggling to go down. Now she's been really overtaken because... Well, I'm trying to get the temps down, but they are really struggling to stay down. She is sticking with Villa Gomez, though, so both of them very equally matched, you would say, actually. Obviously, they are rating-wise, so you would expect that, as she's just having a ding-dong battle with the Audi, basically. Meanwhile, Antonelli swapping around with Piastri. Alonso now probably feeling the tyre wear, probably. Yeah, actually, not too much. 63%. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh, that tyre temp is... It's just shooting up. Was Behrman that bad when we started the game? For tyre temps? Like, they just shoot up if you're not on higher risk curbs. Maybe it's the gearbox wearing them out. I don't know. Oh, wow. Piastri's really wrung the neck out of those hards. We've kept these tyres really in check in comparison. Alonso also struggling. We are playing the longer... I mean, look at that. Wow. Antonelli's doing an amazing job on that tyre saving. Mamma mia. Oh, big gearbox. A fault could develop at any point. Manage pace. I mean, we're already managing it, to be honest, trying to get the tyre temps down. This just takes me back to the start of the series. I can't do much. Everything I do is knocking confidence. Everything I do is making the car fall apart. Meanwhile, Antonelli in a very different stage. Able to push with a lot of tyre wear in play. Antonelli past Piastri. Alonso pits, of course he does. Pulling's up to P12. There could be another red flag. That would be mighty great, to be honest. That would be really useful right about now. Pulling's doing a good job keeping people at bay. Trying to fight Lando Norris in the Williams. There's a bit of a train coming up towards her. Piastri still yet to pit. We've got very good tyre wear, though, on him. And it means we are yo-yo. Antonelli, he is cooking. Taking his tyres away is giving him massive dividend. No wonder his tyre wear is great. We've got no tyres on. We could probably go longer, to be honest, on this stint. Really try and maximise the soft... No wonder he won 2 races last time out. If this is his kind of pace on hards, jeez. Okay, we've got to pit now with Pulling. Let's pit to the end. Hard tyres, I think. Those worn set of hards. Yeah. To the end. Let's push in, please. Okay, pit stop, 2.7. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Right, we're out in P20. Nothing to lose. Just get to the end. Just get to the end. Just get to the end. Safe to say, it was a nice idea. It was a fun idea from you guys in the comments. I obviously entertained it, but in reality, we've paired a driver that is, 72 rated with a car that needs a 90 rated driver to really maximize the package, let's say. Definitely worth keeping on affiliate, though, because she was growing well. She is growing well, but... just not ready for F1. It was a bit too early. Right, we're going to pit Antonelli finally because we've been pushing him. Tyre temps have been cooking. We've got a good bit of fuel left over as well. Comes in, comes out. Ahead of Piastri, Way ahead of Piastri. Piastri's way down here fighting Ocon, O'Ward, Magnussen. But Antonelli, if he wants to win the race, is going to have to try and chase after Leclerc. Russell. Okay, maybe he's not pit. Oh, he's not pit. He's got 30. I was going to say, if Russell was there in third, no wonder Behrman wants to join Haas maybe. But Verstappen, I think he has to pit again maybe, or he might go to the end. I don't know. But anyway, either way, Antonelli will have to make some overtakes to actually win this final race of the season. But he's been doing a mighty job this race so far. So let's see what he's got. Antonelli's got Russell, got the Haas. Ooh. With a side-by-side with Leclerc as well. Might even get the... oh, no, the Ferrari got the Haas, and we got the Haas as well. That's good, though. Overtake the team that's stealing Behrman from us. O'Ward span at turn 1 as Antonelli now 2.2 behind Verstappen. Oh, looks like the softs are just very, very high in temperature. Okay, we got Verstappen there. And we got Verstappen. Good stuff. We're up to P2. Now, it's all about just chasing down Fernando Alonso. We've not got too many laps left, so we need to actually push quite hard. 7 seconds. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. What's the tyre wear like? 53%. Okay. Oh! Safety car. That's not too late, though. I'm fist bumping because surely we go again. Surely we go again. Oh, absolutely pit with pulling. Absolutely pit with pulling. I think, oh, pulling was right there at the pits. Great stuff. Good call. Good call. Good call. Love that. Love that. She's not last. She's ahead of Gasly and Perez. They've retired. All right, 5 laps to go. That's good. 5 laps to go. We should definitely go again. Don't you dare, FIA. Don't you dare. Remember Singapore? And we were chasing down the McLarens with Antonelli, and the safety car came out, and it made Alonso win. It meant that Alonso just coasted to the end under safety car. Don't tell me in the final race of the season that's going to happen again. Please, there's enough laps to go. Oh, I think we're in another scenario. Unless lapped cars go through now. Let them go through now, please. Please.
Last lap.
Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me! Again, it happens! No! Antonelli should have won this race. Antonelli should have won this race. It's the final lap. Wow, that's a little bit frustrating. That's a bit of an anticlimactic ending to the race, to the season a little bit. Although, to be fair, my mind, and I'm sure your minds, were already on next season probably, but again the FIA are going to fix the race at the end, and we are going to come through in P2. Antonelli should have been P1, but Alonso will come through to finish in first place.
Over the line.
P2 though, we'll take it, finish off with a podium, nice and strong. And our experiment with Abby pulling was a resounding failure, unfortunately, but hey, at least we tried it. At least we were daring enough to try it. We end the season in second place, and we end the season, obviously, nowhere else but second place in the championship. Miles ahead of Mercedes, but still miles behind McLaren. A lot of work to do over the winter break into the pre-season episode. For sure. For sure. And I've got a lot of work and pondering to do about what we do as our factory gets built and Antonelli grows to 90 rating. Who do we put alongside 90 rated Antonelli? That is the question for next time out, as we will go to the end of 2026 into 2027 season 4. I will leave it till the pre-season video though for that next season, guys. I'll keep you guessing of what we are going to do. I say guessing, I actually have literally no clue. I'm going to have to legitimately think about it. But guys, if you have enjoyed this final episode of this season, then be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. We end up second place next season. We aim for the top of Formula 1. Till then, goodbye.